wanted to share this. It's Monday morning, and a lot of people attended various different houses of worship yesterday on Sunday, and I wanted to just give a little clarity on some of the things that people traditionally experience in these houses of worship, and to offer you some practical advice on what you can actually do to continue the inspirational momentum that a lot of you felt yesterday in these houses of worship. One of the things that I realized over the years is that there's oftentimes a disconnect between inspiration and application. And oftentimes when people go to these houses of worship, and then I'm also going to include those particular metaphysical or cultural sects that also have things like rallies, or they have other different type of meetings that are for the express purpose of inspiration and encouragement, there also may be a lacking in application. So this is what I want to encourage those of you to do who attend these houses of worship or that are part of these various different metaphysical or cultural sects. You have to strive to find some practical application to what you are being inspired about. And that may mean you have to invest more time in attending study groups and other different environments where you can collectively get together and really study and research practical applications of how to take that inspiration into something that you can use each and every day. Because oftentimes when people leave these houses of worship or these metaphysical cultural sects, there's no real plan of action of what they can do. And what ends up happening is, after Sunday, that inspiration kind of dissipates and people go back to these houses of worship or these cultural sects or metaphysical sects to get another fix, to be inspired again. But throughout that week, there's no real practical application of what they've been inspired about. So in order to assess or access some of those things, you have to attend study groups. You have to research some of the different materials that you're learning in these groups so that you can practically apply it to your life each and every day and each and every way, because that is ultimately what is going to sustain you. Not just going every now and then and being inspired and then you go home and you're going through these various different ups and downs. So this was inspiring, it was empowering, it was educational, and gave those of you a little bit of insight into what was on my mind this morning. And also I wanted to just say that those of you, regardless of what metaphysical or cultural sect that you're a part of or religious group that you are part of, it's important for you to take ownership and to follow to the extent of learning to lead yourself. Because ultimately, whatever person that you view as the leader in that hierarchy has their own challenges that they deal with, and they have the sphere of influence that is not going to be outside of their personal experience, which ultimately means the personal experience that you have is going to be somewhat different than theirs. And in your own personal experience, you have to find your own way out of the various different challenges that you face that are unique to you. Some things that this leader may be speaking about may apply, generally speaking, but you also are going to have those different experiences that are unique just to you. And it is on you to figure those things out. Peace.